My friends used to use me. Okay, being also I was in the street, there was that mixture of the power in me and the lifestyle outside there. Because I remember we could even go to South B. At one point I became a thief using the gift. Because nobody had told me it was a gift. And me, I used to steal 3 things. Padlocks, because padlocks were being sold in the slum. We had a man called Karanja. He used to have a scrape. So when you take the padlock, he breaks it, he takes the back, the padlocks of them, 3 cycle of them were, I don't know whether they were copper or something like that. So he could break and he removed those, the brown, the golden thing, you know, and some he could make the master duplicate the keys that he sells. So in South B, now me, I became a thief of padlocks. Even if your gate is locked with a padlock, I will open it. I don't need a key. I will just touch the padlock. As long as my hand can reach to that padlock, it will just open. Which later, now when I became a prophet, I realized it was a gift that I was now using to remove snakes of witches in Western. When I went to Western around from the year 99, actually 98, 99, 2000, 2001 is when I stopped. That thing, you know, I could just go even if a witch has locked the door. I touch the padlock, it will open. You know, I'll get in. So now that gift, by then I was not I didn't know I was a prophet, you know. I know the Bible, you can't ask me any question in the Bible. But there was this feeling in me every evening. Okay, I could open. What I used to steal first was padlocks. Then later I started stealing stuffs. Taken to the same person. So even if you have locked your door in the slum now stuffs I was stealing in the slum. I touch the padlock, it opens. I get inside your house. I will steal the stuff and the padlock itself. Any other thing I will not touch. Why? Because the stuff, the same man was buying them. The padlock, the same man was buying them. Now the third thing I started stealing, it was padlock, stuff, and spoons. Now spoons, there was another man next to our school who used to make mandazi. We used to call them mtarara. So mtarara is a very big mandazi. It's a very big mandazi. It doesn't have the meat. I don't know whether to call it meat. It is hollow. It doesn't have, it's hollow.
It is hollow.
And then you are given that with the soup of beans. It's called chafua. And 1 spoon was 5 shillings. So if you have 1 spoon, that is 1 mandazi with soup. So if I steal 20 spoons in your house, you can imagine how many. So no, my team will eat very well.
That's 100 shillings.
Yes. So I started stealing spoons. Remember, I am opening a door that is locked with a padlock. I don't need a key. I'll open it. Then later, I started stealing now meat, nyama choma. I could go to a place where there is a butcher, and I made some. Actually, I was the reason why some butcheries in the slum had to start roasting meat from inside. But still I could go inside and take meat and nobody sees me. I'll go, nobody will see me. Whether there are people, there are no people, I will pass you, take the meat and move out. When you come, you find there's no meat. I could take me, even if I found 5 packets there, rolled, I don't care. I'll carry all of them and go and we eat.
So this would now be shifting of disappearance. Because if you are getting in and they are not seeing you.
You see, nobody has told me who I am.
Yes.
But every evening at 5 or 6, when the sun is falling and the sky is red, I start having these feelings I don't belong here. It's like I came from somewhere and something. It's like this me, there was the me before. And there's this feeling of missing where I used to be, but I'm somewhere else, you know? And remember, yeah. So when these feelings start coming, to me, I start crying. Now, what comes in my mind so strong was my mother. Because me and my mom, my bond with my mother is so strong, very strong. And I could start missing my mom. So, deep inside, mentally, I feel I'm missing my mother. But deep inside, I'm feeling something. And when the moon is out, you know, I have this desire. I need to die. I should die. I need to die and go back somewhere. Go back somewhere. But I don't know which place is this. But during the day, I'm just okay. So it reached a point when the sun is about to fall, I have to make sure that I'm not out. I have to find myself, either look for a calabat, this sewer like calabat, and get inside. That time, I don't, because it was now affecting me very seriously. Or then there was one policeman called, used to be called Mr. Pondo. He was a policeman playing the band. By then, he was a band police. He opened a video, a movie, a video show. So that time I could make sure that I go to watch movie, so that that time does not find me out. As long as the sun is falling and it's red. You know, this feeling could overwhelm me. But remember, I'm still very young, you know. So these feelings, I started now avoiding them. Because to me, it was like I'm missing my mom. I'm in the street, my mom is back in the village, but deep inside I feel there's this, you know. So
there's another home that you probably.
There's another home. So now from that point, I started realizing I was not normal. So I started realizing by myself I was not. So my friend, I used to have a friend called Tempo, Francis. We had nicknamed him Tempo. So Tempo became like a prophet to me. So every time he could tell me things, then I become very angry, then I beat him. But the things he was telling me, I still remember them. There are things that Tempo told me that I am seeing them even today. I'm seeing them. And it was just, so every time I was always beating him. Because I don't want to hear these things he's telling me. Until much later I realized it was not Tempo who was talking these things. You know?
So he was telling you things about you?
About me.
That he was seeing without...
The way you can just be playing with your friend, then he tells you something, and you feel that thing very deep inside.
Yes.
Now, instead of responding, it's the anger. And now you go and you start, start beating him.
Yeah.